Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hidden Pond Park and Nature Center. Today we will be learning about the wonderful world of painted turtles. My name is Annie, and these are actually one of my favorite native water turtles here in Northern Virginia because they have these really gorgeous yellow, orange, and red colors on their shells, and especially when they're little tiny babies, they are very, very beautiful. They look like little sunsets. So today we are going to be heading down to the pond to see if we can spot those beautiful colors in the wild, and then we'll get a little bit closer look at our friend Monet over in the Nature Center, and he will show us his webbed feet and his nice flat shell structure along with those beautiful colors. So let's head on down and see if we can find that hidden pond. Alright, so there is the hidden pond. So we are going to head a little closer and see if we can get a look at any painted turtles sitting out on logs. It's a little gloomy today, but when it's sunny, they'll definitely be out. So let's see if we can find any out sitting or maybe swimming around in the pond. Oh, and as we're walking, there's not a turtle, but there is a couple mallard ducks over in the retention pond doing a little bit of fishing. That's a cool spot. Here is my favorite dock for turtle spotting. There are a couple more ducks over just to the side of that log, and it's really hard to see, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. There's also one painted turtle coming out because I think he sees the sun starting to come out, and he's sitting out on a log trying to bask and soak up some of that sunlight. Look a little closer, way closer. There's a little black dot just at the bottom of that log, right there. And that is one of the painted turtles coming on out to bask. Now, painted turtles, just like other reptiles, are cold-blooded, so they do need to sit in the sunlight in order to get a little bit warmer on a chilly day like today. And his black shell, if you have dark hair or a dark jacket, you know you get really hot in the sun, which sometimes can be helpful in the winter when you're cold. So his black shell is going to help him soak up lots of sunlight when he's sitting out on a log, or also they tend to love this little flat area over to the side just off the shore. So sometimes when we bring school groups through here, we try to count as many turtles as we can, and I have actually spotted up to 30 water turtles, all with their black shells sitting on all the different logs across the pond before with one school group. Now, I'm in a competition with another naturalist because another one said that he saw 40 one morning, and I don't know if I believe him, but I'm headed out every morning trying to see if I can top that number because when it is sunny, boy, are there a lot of turtles out here. So now we are going to keep on moving down the path here, and we're going to loop around and head on into the Nature Center and meet a painted turtle up close and personal so we can see all those beautiful colors. And we'll stop here on this dock just for a moment because our turtle friends here at Hidden Pond are fairly friendly, and sometimes when they hear people walking on this dock, they come up to visit. So let's see if any of them swim up in the water around us. I think they're hiding right now because it is fairly gloomy outside. And I'll talk about this a little more later, but I did once, right over here, I saw a boy painted turtle flirting with a girl painted turtle, and he was wiggling his fingernails in her face, which is their way of attracting a female. And again, I will talk about that in a little while when we meet Monet and see his nice long fingernails. There's the Nature Center. We're just gonna head on upstairs and go on in. All right, everyone, welcome to the Nature Center. Now, on our way over to Monet, the painted turtle, we like to be clever here. On the way over to his enclosure, I just wanted to point out our friend Fluffy here. And oh, good morning, Fluffy. You're ready to meet us. He is a snapping turtle, and this is going to be one of the predators down in the pond that little turtles like Monet might have to look out for. Now, Fluffy here is only about this big, but his female counterparts could be as large as this. So they really are going to be a threat down on the bottom of the pond as Monet is swimming around. So now follow me. We're going to head on over to Monet's enclosure. Good morning. Let's go see if we can get him on out of there. All right, everyone, so now we are here with our friend Monet, the painted turtle, so we can see up close and personal all of those beautiful colors we were talking about outside. You can see he's got some red markings along the sides of his shell and a little bit on his neck, although he's trying to hide them right now. He's got some yellow around on his head and that nice yellow, dark yellow underbelly. So as we saw outside, the black on the top of his shell is going to help him absorb sunlight since he is cold-blooded like all the other reptiles out there. Whereas his yellow tummy, you would think wouldn't be camouflaged since yellow is a bright color. But actually, from down at the bottom of the pond, for a predator, that looks sort of like maybe a yellow leaf floating on the pond, or maybe even the sun. And are you gonna go after the sun? No. So actually that yellow tummy does help him camouflage in his environment. And as we're looking down, he's gonna blend in with all the dark, murky water and the mud at the bottom of the pond. Now he is nice and showing off for you right now even, his webbed feet, which are going to help him, just like all other aquatic animals, swim quickly in the water. If you've ever gone to the pool or the beach and used flippers, you know how much more effective and efficient having webbed toes can be. And he's gonna use those feet to swim real quick and catch all the fish in the pond that he would like to eat. And sometimes he'll add a little bit of greens too, just like your parents tell you to eat your greens so you can grow big and strong. And there he's showing them off real nice right now. Another little note about their fingers, the males are actually going to have long nails, which is how they get a girlfriend. They swim up to her and show off their long nails. I've seen it before. It's kind of amusing to watch, I'm not going to lie. So finally, his last little aquatic adaptation is going to be his really flat shell. Kind of looks like, if you think about your traditional turtle, our terrestrial turtles around here are going to be the box turtle. So here's an example. This is what you think of a normal turtle when you draw a turtle, a nice big round tall shell. Now Monet here has a flat shell. It looks almost like someone came up and stepped on him and squished him down a little bit. And that nice flat shell is going to help him zip through the water as he swims with those webbed feet. He's going to be able to swim much quicker, just like how a race car is really flat, which makes it aerodynamic on the racetrack. Whereas the box turtle shell is a little more like your mom's minivan. It's going to have a lot more resistance, and you're not going to want to race your mom's minivan on a racetrack, are you? No. So, with his nice flat shell, he's going to be, let's say, hydrodynamic, and he's going to zip through the water much faster and be able to swim around, escape from predators, and catch all of those delicious fish. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining me and Monet today. We're going to put him back in his enclosure, but you are welcome to visit him in his habitat or any of his friends out in the pond whenever you like. And you can check out, in real life, their fancy colors, their awesome webbed feet, and their nice flat shell. Have a good day, everybody.